2 more seconds. Sorry.
Why did you make it more sensitive? Well, now it's lighting up every time you talk. Now it's lighting up every time you talk.
Okay. Sorry about that. We're all set. It is working. I don't know why I was having problems before, but now it was just not showing up on my end. So we're good. And I'll just reread the kind of the description where you guys were. The roof of the domed building that you're in is kind of been wrecked in the middle and open to the elements. Inside the theater is a large stage, seating for more than 100, and a backstage area where you guys are currently located. Icicles hang from its sagging balconies, and rime frosted masks leer and grim from its fractured walls. So there are large, kind of oversized sculpted masks as kind of theater decorations.
Well, doesn't really look like one of the temple places. I guess we should move along.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we go to that red one over there?
Which one? Sure.
Which red run?
That one.
Okay.
Which one are we going? The red one?
That's right here.
I see it now.
You're robotic. And then the greenish glow was over here, right, Mick?
It was off in that direction, correct.
Okay.
What we saw here last. That's pretty first stuff.
I think we heard things in that direction.
Rebecca is also correct about that.
Yeah, that's it. Watching here.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are beginning to make your way over. The the usually present lights in most of the other parts of the city. This area back here, farthest away, seems to have taken a lot more damage. You don't see as many of these lanterns, so it's very low light as you make your way across. And there don't appear to be any kind of buildings that have sustained. So there's a lot more rubble, and the way is a lot more difficult than you've experienced in the other parts of Ythryn that you've explored so far.
This place is a dump.
Well, it did fall from the sky.
Really?
Yep.
Are you pulling my tail?
Ask Elaine. She'll tell you.
Is that true, Walrus Lady?
It did indeed fall from the sky, yes. Once these cities of the Empire of the Netherese floated from one corner of Faerun to the next. The wizard nobility living above, while the peasant class lived below and worked the land.
That sounds terrible. Probably super bright up there. I don't like it.
It sounds divine to me.
Well, continuing on.
Lead the way, Bright Lady.
I'm not bright right now.
Yeah, but I don't remember your name, so I mean, you're the light of my life. I mean,
As you guys start to get a little bit closer, guys, just so I don't, my thing is kind of dogging. What's everybody's passive perceptions? I don't have it up.
I believe mine's 18. Yeah, 18.
17.
Filbert, yours like 29.
I think it's like 20. This is. Dave, did we lose you?
Kaz, what's yours?
Mine's 16.
I'll look up Dave's.
Pretty sure this is like 19 or 20. Yep, there he goes. There he is.
20.
20.
I'm just looking up Elaine's. Her over here. Oh, yeah. Big time. 12. Okay. You guys, as you are making your way across, are you doing anything special? Or are you just kind of out for a stroll, walking through Central Park? What are you doing Anything?
So I,
Of course, we're on alert, looking around, especially because the ground is not, you know.
and be a little quiet because there's green stuff that was over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to be quiet and just kind of keeping your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
All right. Um, everybody go ahead and roll your stealth. Quiet. I think heavy metal or heavy armor folks have to roll at disadvantage.
I don't have disadvantage. Remember, I have a breastplate.
That's right. Which is
Do we
medium
still-
armor.
I know last game we had passive without a trace going. Do we still have that going or no?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
What's the duration?
I think it's an hour, isn't it? Or
Yeah, it's up to an hour, but I got bored, so I stopped concentrating.
okay.
Cool. So 14 for me then.
Yep. I'm a 7.
Filbert with the god level 31.
Uh-huh. Silver just doesn't exist. It's one with the
What
spell.
it feels like.
All right. Well, as you guys start making your way across, you get about halfway, and Filbert, are you up front?
If the group wants me to be.
Usually.
Roll a survival for me. Okay. You see a pile of dirt
23.
suddenly that looks like you could dig it up.
You could swear you saw a white dog pointing at it.
I never actually had the dog with me out of the camp.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you have him out following you around, he'll just run up and point at stuff. If you're not if you fail your perception check and he's pointing, you can just dig in that spot and pull it up.
If I fail a perception check, I just started digging.
Well, the dog actually tells you exactly where to dig.
Filbert, you very, very quietly, to the point where you're, for all intents and purposes, silent, begin to pick a pretty efficient way through this rubble, moving from kind of cover to cover and leading the rest of the party in such a way that offers you guys the maximum amount of protection from anyone who might be watching you. You wince
Yes.
several different times as you hear Kaz further in the back banging off of things, cursing at a rock that he twisted his ankle and that type of thing. But as you get about halfway across this big open space full of rubble, you're able to really kind of focus on the tower that you're making your way towards because of a couple things. First of all, there is a red light that is shining out of a very slender window near the top of this tower. And now that you've gotten significantly closer to it, it is unmistakably shaped almost like an axe head, the top of this tower, with a large kind of sickly kind of looking protrusion underneath, coming out of a top of a very narrow cone-like shaped tower rising up to it. You make your way further along, and don't necessarily you don't pick up anything, Filbert, with your kind of looking about. You don't see any traces of green light at this point, and you don't hear anything other than the ever-present kind of distant howl of wind. That's more ghost-like kind of sound after years now spent in Icewind Dale, listening to the actual howl of wind. Its presence almost kind of, it's like a ringing in your ears almost, where it's like kind of this ghostly kind of wind in the distance. But as you approach, you do see that you stapled your pages upside down. But you do notice, with your very high perception and awareness of your surroundings, Filbert, that occasionally sparks are illuminating the upper reaches of the tower. And as you get close enough to it, within 100 yards or so, you see that there are now lights on this side of the debris field, illuminating an open area completely surrounding the tower. You see a red glowing symbol etched into the side of the axe blade shape. And you see a pair of arched doors. Just, not on the far side, but adjacent to the side of the direction that you're coming towards. You're not like coming directly at the doors, they're on the side of the building. But you can kind of now see from the angle that you're at. What's that, bud?
Did we lose him again?
Filbert?
I think we lost him again.
Boy, man, I'm rolling on roll 20 like I do on Baldur's Gate.
There.
There he is.
Yeah, fucking Discord's gonna be a pain in the ass tonight.
Yep. Verlaine looks up at that symbol, and she can't quite. She's not quite sure. I've been able to make out corresponding, although they're arcane, they're ancient and a bit old-fashioned, perhaps, that align with schools of wizardry, but this one eludes me. I'm not sure exactly which one that is supposed to represent. It's not like any of the ones that I was expecting. I guess we could narrow it down to where we've been and what's still left. I believe there would still be transmutation and necromancy.
What about
Evocation.
evocation? Did we come across one of those towers yet?
Which one?
Evocation?
No, we have not. Neither evocation nor illusion.
I mean, this looks like a pretty angry tower. Isn't evocation all about blowing stuff up?
A bit
Not
simplistic.
necessarily.
A bit simplistic, but that is the general gist, yes.
Let me think real hard about that. Oh, cute.
Somebody made me a gift.
Cute.
So I'm going to start using that.
Yeah.
For Villain,
Yeah.
because Roll 20 wants to give me all ones and twos.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I doubt I know as much as you in the realm, but let me think real hard if I ever seen these symbols in my study.
Is anyone else proficient in Arcana?
I'm not.
Nope.
I'm sure I'm not, but I'm gonna check. Nope.
Oh, Lysander, please give me some guidance, because we all know that I am not this proficient.
Yeah, without the proficiency in it, you would have not have studied
Yeah.
to know arcane symbology.
I mean, I do cast some evocation in different schools of spells. Would it be under religion then?
Yeah, but it's Lathander who,
Yeah.
it's not through study, it's through divine, and
Well, then fine.
Well, we could probably find some kind of evidence inside if it came to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can figure it out, Walrus Lady.
Yes, well,
Walrus. It's a walrus.
I do miss my walking zombie kobold's little one.
I mean, kobolds are like the greatest companions ever.
Especially when I've raised them from the dead. She kind of leers at you with her one eye in her. You swear you can almost feel some kind of penetrating glance from behind her eye patch as well.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. You let me know if I die, if I'm a great companion, but I give you permission, Walrus Lady. If I ever die, you can raise me and I can follow you
I think
wherever you go.
it's absolutely adorable that you think I need it.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't say. What I will say is that maybe I'll do a fair comparison to the before and after.
Thanks.
It's the least I can do.
Anyway, let's look at this door.
Yeah, so the door actually faces in towards the central spire. As if kind of the tower's orientation is to be
Right.
looking in towards the center spire. They are large, arched double doors. There are no steps leading up to it. The entryway is directly on a ground level. The tower itself is relatively smooth. You don't see any balconies or windows, other than these narrow slit type windows up on the blade, if you will, of this axe-shaped building.
Well, do we want to just open it, or do you want to check it for traps, Filbert, or?
I think Cash should check it for traps.
I don't think that'll go well.
Be better for me. If you want me to check for traps, I'll check for traps.
Mm-mm-mm. See that? God level. You take a little bit of extra time, Filbert, knowing that this is maybe magical in nature, this tower. So you look not only for any kind of tripwires or spring needles, but you're also looking for any kind of runes or any kind of magical looking devices that may spout flame or lightning or anything that you have had nightmares about prior in your former life. But you don't see any thing like that. You don't see any kind of locking mechanism even on the doors. They appear to be unlocked and untrapped.
This door seems really dangerous. Should just give up and go home.
I mean, you're welcome to walk out of here. You'll run into the Frostmaiden on your way out, though. Although you might be able to from her.
I don't know. The last time we ran into, he didn't do so well.
True.
Oh, we can always go to the next tower.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's something in this we need.
Yeah, we need to go in this. What's so
He's-
dangerous about it?
He says it's dangerous, so we should, go to the other one.
What's so dangerous about it, Filbert?
The door's unlocked.
Doors unlocked, so that means it's dangerous.
they're just welcoming trouble.
I mean, wasn't the last one unlocked? I mean, I know we went through the broken side.
We can go in.
Okay. Oh, Filbert, always the kidder.
And then you die when you walk in.
Boom.
Walk in and fall into a pit.
Yeah.
The 10 just pit of acid.
I can't hear you, John.
Walk in, fall into a pit of acid.
Yep.
50 feet down, can't get out.
Just a bunch of knives on the bottom floor. Falls straight through. All right, I walk in. Yeah.
All right. Give me just a second and I'll put you guys all on the map. Ooh. This is a very small tower. Oh, I just put Wind0 on there. Nope.
She's safe in her little bubble up top. Hoping her friends come out to, you know, not or let her be alone.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is tiny.
Can you see?
We're like huge inside the room.
You guys you walk in and you see there is a door, like a kind of a airlock kind of situation. You walk in through the double doors, and there is a very ornate door in front of you. You see that it is a metal door, but it almost looks like it is made out of solid silver. It is got those kind of bas relief images around it. You see lightning bolts. You see flames. You see all kinds of imagery. And Villain, seeing this, looks at you. Thea, she says, I think that perhaps you might have been onto something, young lady. Those are rather indicative of the College of Evocation.
Thank you, Xander. Like I said, boomy, blowy up stuff. Like the best spell, Fireball.
Yes, yes, we all know Fireball is your favorite spell.
Flaming Sphere is my favorite.
Fire in general is your favorite.
Fire!
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, who knew that flaming sphere was so damn big?
Uh-huh. Oh my god, using it in BG3.
That's what I'm saying.
It automatically follows you.
Yeah, but you can turn off the flame.
Yeah, I know, but like the first couple times I'm like,
Yeah, let me walk past a fire wine barrel. Boom! You just TPK'd your entire party by being dumb.
I didn't know it was gonna automatically follow me. Think about how many times I just leave it behind when we were playing.
Well, it's like when you encounter the kobolds in the first part you go into when you're going into the crash, and you could just blow up that entire room because it's all wine barrels, and just you end up killing like 20 fucking kobolds.
Anyway. Does this door look trapped? This looks like a much more ornate door than the one out there.
Oh no, open it and find out.
I'm not the trap person.
It's just a little cramped in here, okay?
You're fine. This is like a full, like, in-room to you.
Yeah. If, you guys weren't in it, it'd be very spacious.
You're like smelling Taz's like sweaty butt.
Open the door already. He's just covered in blood at this point.
Silver, can you check the door? We can't hear you.
Yeah, because Kaz is smushing them up against the side.
That's when I go big.
Silver rolled a 19.
You see, specifically your because Verlaine is assisting you. Go ahead and roll it at advantage, Filbert. So roll another one. She's kind of
Fucking Discord.
go ahead and
So-
roll one more, so it's at advantage. Because Verlaine is assisting you with what to look for. That might be some kind of evocation type of trap. And working together, the two of you take a few minutes to really go through all these different images and symbols on the door. But she feels pretty confident that none of them are any arcane traps. And you don't find any kind of physical types of traps that would be of danger.
Onward. Alright.
So with a gentle push, this door, which seems like it should weigh an absolute ton, you don't know if it's because it's not what it appears, or if because it's just so perfectly balanced, but it effortlessly swings open. As you step in to darkness, suddenly you see flickering, and suddenly you hear a kind of a and light sources
That's
trigger and begin to light up the inside of this room. Blaine, looking at it, comments, "Oh, well, I see that the continual light spells that they used as a source of illumination are still working. That's marvelous." And you see beyond a kind of a large rectangular room. Where dozens of floating red orbs have sparked to life, illuminating a large hall filled with broken glass, warped metal, and humanoid skeletons. The walls are covered with partially dissolved tapestries depicting what appear to be wizards posing in athletic stances around a large trophy and an electrified sphere.
Oh, that's the arena thing.
You do see a staircase, a spiral staircase leading further up into the tower.
The big zappy thing in the middle.
The big zappy thing in the middle, being as that you have seen it before, you recognize that as similar to what you saw in the large stadium when Kaz attempted to play chain lightning ball.
Should we try to go through here or up the stairs?
Kind of looks like there's a room behind it, but I'm afraid if we walk through there, we're gonna get zapped.
So what you notice is that, Kaz, the stairs in front of you descend.
Oh, they descend. Okay. Oh, so we should go down the stairs, or should we go through the room here?
Kaz, why don't you make a run for it?
Uh,
Just run right past the thing.
okay.
I don't know. Kind of looks like there's a room at the back.
Do, 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 do,
Don't do it, big man. She's trying to kill you.
do.
I really don't want Kaz dead. Because then I'm the only tank. And I am a squishy tank.
Oh shit! I'm missing a page of my notes.
Oh no. I mean, I guess I can try to run across if that's what you guys really want me to do.
Maybe you should take your armor off first.
Taking my armor.
Don't you have metal armor on?
Yeah.
Or we can send the rogue. He's the one that's good at dodging stuff. Filbert, you want to make a run for it?
I take that as a no.
Either that or he's perfectly hidden and is already doing it. Hello.
Yeah, I'm back again for the fucking fourth time.
Maybe you could do you have Discord on your phone?
Yeah, I do, but I don't have any buds for it or anything like that. I'm just actually going to fully close out and read a second.
Okay.
If it wasn't so bright, I could, teleport on the other side potentially. But I don't know. That thing in the middle is kind of scary.
It'll zap you.
Maybe we should just go down the stairs first.
I guess.
Unless the stairs are trapped, then, well, I don't know.
Did it help, Filbert? Can you speak now?
I think so.
That sounds better.
5 minutes maybe, and then I'll restart it again.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go down the stairs.
Might be the safer option?
Okay.
Unless they turn into a slide, then, oh well. Faster way down, I guess. Onward, bright lady.
All right. I guess I'll go first.
I need a minute, guys. Something got funky here. Just give me just a minute.
Cover your mouth, fool.
No.
Gonna make everybody yawn.
I didn't do it loud enough for it to go through the mic.
Can't hear you.
I didn't do it loud enough for it to go through the mic.
I think it's just the act of you.
Yeah, it is. It's not hearing it, it's seeing it.
You guys may have gotten to the one area that I didn't set the map up for.
Like you do.
Well, and I'm missing a page in my notes, so I'm not even sure, because I did this so long ago, I can't even remember.
You expected us to go into the room of chain lightning and
Well,
get
no,
kitty
I didn't know where you'd go, but it looks like I'm looking at all my different maps, and I don't have the map for going down. So I'm just looking.
That's okay. We can use our imagination if we need to.
No, I understand, but I need to know what's down there.
Oh, true.
Or we could just yeet, yeah, Kaz across the room if you know what is over there.
Yeet. I think you would be better at being yeeted, though, by the way. Pretty sure Kaz could yeet you across the room.
Shh, don't tell him that.
I'd like to see us try to yeet Kaz. I don't think the three of us could do it.
Okay. The lights that you have kind of seen on that floor, there don't appear to be any of these types of light sources that are at least working anyway on the way down the stairs. So as you start to proceed down and begin to make the turn, it gets progressively darker and darker till as you make a complete rotation, everything below you is in pitch darkness. So anyone going either needs a light source or dark vision, or they will be effectively blinded.
Pretty sure we all have
dark vision.
Okay. So you make your way down, and down you see at the base of the stairs as it opens up, you come to it's about a 30-foot wide area that extends into the darkness. There is a wall that is about 40 feet. So you are in a rectangular room about 30 by 40. You judge by your view of upstairs that this does not extend. You're not seeing the entire length of the tower. But in this room, you see cabinets, some storage chests. There are rows of racks along one side of the on the right side, almost if you like imagine like bookcases in a library, but these are different types of racks that look like they might hold curved objects, or some of them hold longer objects. There appears to be still some things on them. And then on the left, there are more chests and almost wardrobe-looking storage, floor-to-ceiling almost cabinets to the left side of the room. At the far end, you see two doors, equidistant from the wall, about 20 feet in on either side. One on the left, one on the right.
I bet you this is where the lightning ball players would come. I wonder if they have like special outfits that help them with the lightning in these chests. I'm gonna look in one of
Crazy
the
talk.
Foot Locker chest things.
Chain lightning.
So what are you guys doing?
I said I wanted to look in the Foot Locker.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I heard you talk about them. Okay. There are 3 foot lockers and 3 cabinets, stand-up cabinets. You see that there is kind of these stone benches set as well. There's 3 stone benches that are in front of the cabinet and the foot locker next to it. You go through the cabinets, these wardrobes, and when you open them up, you find kind of the motion even of opening up the door is enough to disrupt the air inside. And you can see like deteriorating cloth hanging from hooks in there. A big kind of dust kind of almost comes out as you open them up. There is a shelf and several hooks. On the shelf, there appears to be kind of degenerating kind of headwear, almost looking type of things. In one of the cabinets, however, you find one that looks like it was just put in there. It is silver with blue trim, a very antiquated cone-shaped hat.
Cass,
What?
I found your outfit.
What?
It's obviously special. It's obviously what you wore, and this one looks fine. So it's probably magic-ish.
Okay.
I'll grab it then. Big chicken. I will put on my robe and wizard hat.
Well, there's the robes are all.
I thought you said the blue silver shirt.
No. The hat. You find one
Just
hat
the
that
hat.
doesn't disintegrate.
will
And
put it
where
on.
everything else, this one in one of the cabinets, for whatever, it just seems like it was just put in there.
And shame on you, none of you caught my ninja blood joke.
As you go through the foot lockers, however, there's in there you can find what's left. Again, mostly moldering and deteriorating, but you can find like sifting through there, like in the remnants of whatever these were. You find like little buckles and strap holders that were made out of metal. They are kind of grime and covered, but you can make them out as such. You do find in each of these, however, kind of heavy glass canisters with a red liquid floating in them.
Oh, let's take that. Probably healing potions.
Evelyn, do these look like healing potions to you?
She holds them up. And kind of, it's difficult to see. Mistress Cleric, would you be so kind as to cast a bit of light? My dark vision does not allow for me to see colors very well. In the light, you can see that there are reddish colors with little flecks floating in them. Yes, these very well could be. She kind of takes a cork off of one, and you can see that these, they're really heavy, thick bottles, really made to withstand a punishment without breaking.
Yeah, they probably wear them in the ring so that they can run around with them and then take it if they get zapped.
I think that you might be onto something there, Mistress Cleric. These are indeed, I believe, healing potions. And you find 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 3 in the third chest.
Nice.
That's a whole 2.
Did you get this, Kaz?
Yeah.
Are you gonna take some?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will take one as well.
Let me find where
Get the
Elaine's
stats for
character
this.
sheet just went. Let me roll an Arcana check for her. 23. In fact, I think we are in very good luck. These appear to be potions of superior healing.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
What's the difference?
Heal you more.
Yeah. So those are how much? How many D6 or D8?
It's D4. Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
8D4
Plus 8.
plus 8. Okay.
Oh,
I
they're
would like-
superior. I meant to say greater, but I said superior, so.
Oh.
Two of them are superior. The ones that you guys
Okay.
had. The other ones are greater.
Oh my gosh, I literally can't even like. It stops at 6. All right, so I'll do 6.
No, you can use the advanced roller and tell it to do whatever you want.
Oh, well,
Just type it in.
oh, I don't know.
So you're gonna take one of the. You're doing one of the
Yes.
superiors now.
I need it.
I'm just asking.
She's quaffing.
I have to. I'm keeping track of them. I need to know.
So
what you're
18
taking.
plus 8. 24 points of
Nice.
healing.
Yeah, I needed that.
Yeah, so when we run through the zappy room, you can go back to your regular health.
You said 24 or 34?
24.
Okay.
18 plus 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
57.
Isn't
All
that
right, well-
26?
Um,
26? 18 plus 8 is 26?
Yeah, 26. Sorry.
Oh, nice. I don't know. I don't math. Math is not my thing. Numbers scare me.
let's see. 31. Nice.
I am not hurting quite as bad now.
Hey, I have a greater potion for later.
Yes, sir. I hand you one of those.
Can I have one?
Sure.
You get a potion. You get a potion. You get a potion. We all get potions.
So 31 would be at 77. All right, I'm up to 3/4 of my hit.
Oakley dokley. Well, I've got fancy new hat swag. We got potions. Guess it was a good idea to come down here. Cam?
The racks on the other side of the room, there seem to be two different styles. Filbert, you recognize both of these types of racks. They're pretty much universal and have been the same design for all of time. At first, the first several are clearly racks for holding bottles, many of which have fallen to the floor and have long since broken. But there are still a few that managed somehow to retain their bottle when the city crashed to the ground. The others are holding what you would recognize as kind of weapons racks. Yet they all seem to hold the same type of long metal quarterstaff looking objects. Some of them are fallen out of the racks and are on the floor in front of, but many of them are still within the racks themselves. It is notable that all of these quarterstaffs all have are all made out of metal. But you can see that from a distance without even investigating them.
Do they have like grips to them that aren't metal, or are they just solid metal poles?
Go ahead and do an investigation on them.
Is there a smaller one I can pick up?
They're all about the same size, but as a monk, you would be familiar with the use of a full-size quarterstaff.
16. I still had guidance on me from earlier.
Sure. As you look at them, yes, they do. In fact, you can see that there are in various forms of decay. It looks to be like there is thick leather in 3 different places. Not at the very tips, but a good 5-6 inches from the tip are smaller bands that you can tell by looking at all of them. You can see, okay, they all seem to maybe had these, and then a larger maybe a foot long section in the middle. You do notice as you're kind of taking in, looking at all of them, they appear to have two different kind of sheens to them, almost coloration. Like the metal itself is actually there's two different colors. Some of them have a kind of a bluish hue to them in the metal. It's a kind of a bluish silver. The others have this kind of reddish gold kind of sheen that sparkles as you wipe off some of the grime and the frost off of them that you can see sparkle a little bit in the light of your light spell.
Interesting.
The bottles appear to be wine bottles.
That's some old wine. Unless that's sealed right, that's vinegar.
I'm not sure even it would have to be some kind of arcane preservation for 1,000 years. Even the best
Yeah.
vineyards, I don't believe, could support that.
I mean, would you be surprised though?
I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna grab a bottle and pop the cork and take a sip.
As you go, you pop the cork, and you go to tip it back and have a slug, and nothing comes out. You feel the weight, and then you realize in the light you look, and the contents are frozen solid.
Ow! Damn it! Just throw the bottle.
It doesn't even really shatter, and it just kind of lands with a thud.
Ah, frozen wine.
I hear it's a delicacy in some parts.
Yeah, just suck on it. It's fine.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna grab one of the blue silvery quarterstaff thingies.
Okay.
Grab the orange gold one.
Okay.
Whatever one seems to have like the best amount of like grip still like attached to it.
Okay. Yeah, you find one that doesn't crumble. There's definitely some cracking and damage of time, but it's relatively. You found that there were, counting up the ones on the floor and the ones in the racks, that there were 10 of each. So you're each able to find one that's of each color that you select that has the best remaining grippage.
She grips
Like
the
whack it
staff.
against the floor. This one's a good one.
So she grips the staff and whacks it. Okay.
Sir,
What? I'm just
this is a
saying the things that happen.
I accidentally whack Kaz. Whoops.
All right, is
Accident.
there anything else in the room of note, or that's it?
Just
Two
the two
doors.
doors at the end.
Oh yeah,
Well, let's check out these doors.
I will go to the door that's on the left.
Guess I will go to the door on the right.
And I'll step 30 feet back.
Me too.
Hmm. Okay. Verlaine comes up to you, and you can hear her kind of making a quick incantation, and she makes a gesture with one hand and wipes it across her eyes. And for a second, her eyes look all silvery, and then go normal again. And as she looks at your the hat that you've now donned, she said, "As I suspected, for it to last that long, looking so brand new, that is indeed a magical hat."
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
It looks awesome.
I don't have prepared an identify spell, unfortunately. However, if we do get the opportunity to rest, I might be able to ascertain what it does.
When we wait an hour and, stuff happens to Bright Lady.
We just did a short. I don't think we can do another short rest.
Nope,
No.
we're done. We out of rests.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fine. Probably protect me from lightning. Look at it. That's what it says. Screams to me, "I will protect you from lightning." That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Mhm. I mean, at this point, we got the Frostmaiden breathing down our necks, trying to solve all this stuff. At least I'll go out in style if it doesn't work.
I'm just here. I really would just like to go back to the Underdark, but the passage is sealed right now.
Yeah.
The doors in front of you are made out of unadorned, plain, what looks to be metal type of doors. Each has a handle. Neither has any kind of keyhole associated with it.
I'm just gonna open it.
All right, you're on the left or the right?
Left. Left is always right.
Okay. You open it up, and this room, as you step in, and your light kind of follows in. It's a relatively square room. It appears to be some type of stonework in here. You can see that the stone is kind of cracked. It's very smooth. There's a gloss to it even after all this time. You can see parts where there's kind of a buildup of frost and whatnot against the walls, but there are spots that are free of that. You can see that the stonework underneath has a shine to it. There are, for lack of a better term, there's almost like stalls. And you can see that there's a kind of a metal grated circular, almost like a drain in each of these stalls. You count there are 6 on either side of the room. There's a row of like 3 benches that run down the middle of the room. When you kind of move into a little bit, you can see on the wall inside of these kind of half-wall stalls what appears to be some kind of sculpted, what looks to be almost like a woman's head with long hair, and her mouth is open with an open mouth. And each of them have this
Do I recognize that or anything I've heard of before?
Give a nature roll.
11.
Um, you think that they kind of bring to mind the notion of kind of like mermaids.
Oh, okay.
You see that they have kind of like shell earrings, and there's kind of a, if you look closely, almost like a scale to the sides of their face and the neck that attaches them to the wall, almost like
And,
fish
like,
scales.
These stalls kind of look like kennels or something.
More like a bathhouse.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was confused. Okay. All right.
Other than that, there's kind of shelving to either side of the door on the wall, right as you walk in. There looks to be like large piles of dust, or some kind of like, something might have moldered away that was kept on these shelves. But now is nothing but rotten and nothing discernible.
Yeah. Okay. Cass, did you go in your room?
Yeah, well, I was waiting for you to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the right side.
The right side of this, there appears to be some shelving type of situation going on here, and there is a variety of not chests, but almost like storage bins and boxes. Many of them have kind of fallen down off the shelves. They don't appear to be made out of wood, however, so many of these have survived, but they also weren't super heavy duty metal, so the fall is kind of bent many of them out of shape. A lot of them are strewn about. It appears to be some kind of storage.
That's through the right door?
That's correct.
Okay. Just probably try to open the boxes and see what's in them. They all seem empty, or?
You open up them without much problem. Some of them are kind of bent to the point where you'd have to force them. Other ones are easy accessible. They're still on the shelves, and they kind of open forward like bins. You find in some what appears to be smashed crockery. You find, again, just like Thea found on those shelves, just kind of looks like just dust and whatnot, and the remnants of some kind of cloth-like materials and some. You do find in some, one of them contains a whole slew of what appears to be the central part of quills. The feather parts have long since kind of deteriorated away. Some of them appeared to be one long chest appeared to have brooms and buckets in it. Just generalized a supply closet.
Okay. I'll go ahead and back out of the room. There's nothing in there. Nothing of note, at least.
Okay, I guess we gotta go through the lightning room.
Yeah.
Filbert. While
Yes.
you guys have been kind of exploring around and looking around, and with your ridiculously high passive perception, you notice that it is getting enough that it calls to your attention warmer. The temperature has risen slightly while you've been in, at least several degrees.
Has the room changed at all?
Other than,
the
it
temperature?
just feels like it's gotten warmer. No.
Can I peek out the door and see if there's something going on outside?
Outside of the where you are you upstairs, or did you go down the stairs, or did you stay up?
I think he's still in the front vestibule.
Okay, stay up.
Oh, you didn't even come into the
Yeah.
out of the vestibule. Okay, Thea, you noticed it. Just downstairs a little bit. Yeah, in the vestibule, you wouldn't have felt that, Filbert.
Okay.
I thought you guys all went downstairs. I'm sorry. It just, there's a little less of the biting chill on your face, and it actually feels a little bit warmer.
Interesting. I'll mention it to Villain.
Oh, I hadn't quite noticed that. Although you people seem to notice far more than I do. Perhaps it's all my time spent at steady.
Could be.
Could be my
Well.
my 12 passive perception too.
I don't know if that means something's powering up, or maybe we're just making the room warmer. Sure. You got the zoomies, Cleo? My cat has the zoomies. All right. Okay. I'm gonna. Hey, Tam Tam.
Yeah.
I think we both need to run across here with our poles. I think they're both important.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you look, you see that there are stairs that descend about 5 feet down to an ice-covered surface of the long room. There are now 4 burning braziers bathing the room in light, in a kind of a crimson, like reddish light. You see that there are empty bleachers arranged on either side of the room behind a shimmering transparent wall. Every few seconds, sparks are flying from the large electrified mass shape like a trident in the middle of the room.
Well,
Maybe we could just walk across and nothing will happen.
sure. I'm gonna try to go to the right of it, holding my pole up really high like this.
Okay. As you step down onto the ice, Do me a favor and roll a deck saving throw at advantage.
No.
Okay.
I
So
got a 6 and a 9. Okay. I thought it was 2 6s.
Wow.
So you step down on it as you start to walk on over to the ice. Maybe interacting just with your body or whatnot. You see kind of one of these random sparks, actually arcs, right out at you. You try to kind of get out of the way, or you think, but it doesn't really. It doesn't do what you were hoping that it was going to do, or you're unable to move quickly enough, and you get kind of a nasty little, little more than a static electricity shock. You get, a little bit of a finger in the socket, kind of. You do take a little bit of damage. And you take 3 points of lightning damage.
Ouch. Damn.
Oh. Fuck this pole. Just gonna slide my ass across the.
As you step down, and it was like almost as soon as you got within that, kind of down at the base of the floor, and this lightning bolt came out, you kind of hear suddenly kind of this kind of like cheers, like "There, go, ah," and kind of flickering into existence. You see on either side, suddenly in the bleachers, there are figures.
No.
They're kind of muffled behind these kind of this transparent wall of force that is holding them, that they're behind. But you can still kind of hear them, like kind of cheering and clapping and urging you forward. They appear to be some kind of spectral, like spectators.
Guess we're going across then.
Yeah, I guess.
Where'd you
Gotta
get?
find whatever. Probably like here. I don't know. How far did I get, Mick? Just here?
What's your movement? Well, yeah, that's as soon as you stepped out onto it that the first arc came.
Yeah.
So now let's do it as if we're in initiative. So.
Okay.
You want me to roll initiative?
No, we can just do it like your movement, like like turn-based.
All right. So, do you want me to roll another deck save? I was gonna slide my happy ass across the floor. You said it was ice, right?
It is ice, yes.
All right. So I'm like, whoosh. Whoosh. I'm right next to that fucking thing. Can I dash while scooting?
You absolutely can. Yeah, the arms of that trident, the mast for the chain lightning cord there, they're 10 feet up, so there's plenty of room to move underneath it. The ceiling is
Okay.
about 20 feet.
Well, I whooshed all the way there.
Okay. So you scamper all the way across.
On my butt.
Yep, so you did it on your butt, so you did not have to worry about falling prone.
Would that be half speed though? Because you're sliding on your butt.
It kind of should be, yeah.
It's on ice. I was born and raised in Icewind Dale.
He knows how to butt slide better than anyone.
Exactly.
I would say that, yeah, by the benefit of being born and raised in Icewind Dale, you have proficiency in butt sliding.
Excellent.
All right, I am going to attempt to dash across.
Okay. As soon as you
Without
step
any-
out, you're gonna have to dodge that first electric bolt, Kaz, that comes
Okay.
after you. So it's a dex save, not at advantage because you're not carrying one of the.
Gotcha.
Look at that.
26.
So
Wow.
this bolt actually starts coming in low at him, and Kaz sees it coming, and he actually jumps up and does like kind of a spread eagle thing, and he kind of what is that? He kind of vaults over it, and this bolt goes right through where his legs would have been, and just would have probably got him right in his junk, but he jumps up over it and lands.
I will
And if
dash
you do,
across.
yeah, so give me an acrobatics on the ice.
I am great at those.
Oh, yeah, you are.
16's not bad.
Yeah. So you're able to stick the landing of your little vault move and maneuver, and then kind of scamper, slide it but not falling, and make it all the way across without incident.
Next.
Yep.
Who's going next?
Just, I run across.
All right.
Maybe.
Go ahead and give that initial with advantage since you're carrying one of the metal staffs. Okay. Actually, as yours comes in, Tam, you kind of do this really cool little monk spin with your new metal quarterstaff, and kind of deflect this bolt of electricity that comes off of the ball lightning trident in the middle. Kind of, the padding on it kind of deflects it and pushes it down into the ice. And you're able to kind of move across. Go ahead and give. You have to give a saving throw. David's the only, or Filbert won't have to because he's got those boots. But give me an acrobatics. Yep. So you kind of watched Thea doing it, and actually you kind of get a running start and just kind of like slide down on your tail, like kind of like up, and like using the staff as a kind of a rudder as you're sliding across, and then right when you get to the stairs at the end, you just kind of spring and do a little pop up, and do the full on Marvel landing, the whole Black Widow landing. Filbert, Verlaine looks at you and says, "Well, I'm not going after that." Unless, of course,
Is Filbert
We lost him. Yeah, Filbert just kind of gives Verlaine this cold, dead stare. Like,
And
fine,
then it
I will go.
does like an 80s metal band fucking like power slide across the stage all the way across the ice.
All right, so she's got a public advantage deck save. Wow. So having seen Tam Tam successfully do it, she just starts kind of bolting and watching for the oncoming discharge, which does snake right out at her, and she just kind of plants the staff on the ice, and it attracts the bolt and distributes it down into the ice. At which time she starts moving, kind of moving forward as fast as she can. You hear her going, shit, 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 shit. And... oh, she only gets about halfway, and she slips and falls on her ass.
Oh no.
So while she's down there, she gets another bolt. She has to end her turn there. So she has a metal staff, but it would be at disadvantage for the deck save, so it's without anything. And... oh, sorry, Verlaine. Verlaine laying on her back, a little bit dazed because her head kind of bounced off the ice a little bit. Doesn't even see this bolt coming at her, and it just catches her square in the chest. And she gets dinged for 4 points. So then she stands up. Now she's down to half movement. So 1, 2, 3. But she dashes again. But she now has to make another acrobatics. And her, this time in the least possible grateful way. She kind of like one leg goes one way, one leg goes the other way, and she almost does. It was a split. Oh, but just barely saves from ripping her pants. She has to take another shot at her, which she again is unable to get out of the way, and she takes another zap.
Use the pole! Use the pole!
She tried for another 3 points of damage. She stands up and has just enough movement to make it across. She gets she comes across, her kind of hair is kind of like poofed out right now. She's kind of breathing heavily. She's rubbing her backside a little bit, rubbing her chest where she's taking his things, and she looks around at you, and she just looks at each of you and says, I don't want to hear a word about it.
You did very well for that first time.
Some zombie kobolds out there.
You coming, Filbert?
David, if you can hear me and we just can't hear you, roll your deck save. All right, so Filbert steps out down the stairs, and gets himself ready to go. You can kind of see him kind of take a position. And he
Yeah.
oh, he kind of came back.
A little bit for a second.
So Filbert pushes himself out, and with his boots, he has great traction on it, and he's able to just simply sidestep with no slippage whatsoever because of his magic boots. Just sidestep as a bolt passes right next to him, and he's able to continue his almost casual looking stroll across to the other side.
All right. Do we want to do the door first or the stairs first? The stairs going up or down?
The stairs on this side are heading upwards.
I think we should do the door first.
Yeah, let's check the door.
Yeah, let's check the door.
Okay. This looks also like a very plain, ordinary door as well.
You want to go first?
Sure. Open the door and step through to this little tiny room.
The room inside, again, seems to have been lined with shelving. A lot of broken crockery on the floor. Some still intact on the shelves. You see things like cups and what appear to be pitchers. You see a couple silver kind of serving trays. And it appears to be this was some kind of storage room, maybe with refreshment for either the players or for the guests, spectators. As you make your way all the way across, you do notice looking back out, Thea, from the room, the electricity is still working and sputtering and acting a little bit crazy, but the spectators seem to slowly fade until they're they're not even there.
Magic. Guaranteed audience.
Hype crew.
Alright, I guess we should head up the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Okay. Is anybody staying down, or is everybody going up?
I will follow behind.
All right, hang on a second, Kaz. I'll give you the skinny.
Hera is going to go up, or pay it.
All right.
Ooh, something sparkly.
Yeah. Behind.
All I heard was behind.
Yeah.
Ooh, floating orbs.
But I said sparkly things.
You should touch it.
I will leave that to Blaine.
All right. So you emerge out onto this landing. There are several kind of moving lights that are just kind of drifting and moving at the one end of the room, giving a kind of a yellowish and red illumination.
Like they're dancing.
Like they're dancing. Just so. And in front of you, there appears to be a double door.
Alright, I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. It is unlocked and swings open. Inside, you see a trapezoidal room, which appears to be some sort of shrine. A painting of a well-groomed, red-robed wizard hangs next to an ornate crystalline display case built into the narrow corner of the room. Red globules of light float around the room. You see two giant shimmering hands hover near the display case.
Okay.
As you open the door, they begin floating towards you.
Alright. Well, I will step in and
Roll for
guess-
initiative. You will step into the room and then roll for initiative.
You could have just closed the door. It would have been fine.
I mean, not to bring up BG3 too much, but I did that so many times. I would open up the door and I'd see a fight coming. I go, nope. And I just close it. Arcane lock. Encounter over. I'll come back to that one. And we get some weird Sirenscape. Looks like it's down.
Oh, it's doing sounds for.
Well,
was
no,
playing until a second ago.
No, it was playing. It's playing. It was.
Yeah,
But
it's still making sounds.
it might be my my bandwidth is shit right now. Fuck. I hate it when it does that.
Filbert, roll initiative.
My laptop's only getting 25 megs per second. Okay.
Damn. That's like the lowest I've ever seen Filbert's initiative.
Right?
I don't think I've ever seen him go last.
So these large spectral hands just start coming towards you, floating, kind of almost like they're gripping. I mean, they're when I say they're large, these are large. I mean, I'll have the Scanlan reference here.
Yes.
All right. Verlaine comes around the corner and sees these things starting to move forward towards everyone. And, oh, for fuck's sake. And she pulls out, she reaches in, she just pulls out the wand and a total Indiana Jones kind of attitude and just and launches off magic missiles at these things. Taz, you're right behind her. She's right behind you and kind of like reaches, like kind of aims around the side of you. And you're pretty sure that you hear her mumble under her breath, "I always hated Bigby." And so she zaps off. Okay, so the first one, they all hit. So why doesn't it roll 3? I don't know. Let's do it the hard way. Damn, girl. All right, so these small little arrows of force shoot out of her wand, and all 3 punch into the hand on the left. When she does 13 points of damage. And then she ducks over on the back out to the side of the room. Discretion being the better part of valor. All right, Cass.
Well, I will step up and swing away. Hit.
It does not. You make contact with it, but these things, you feel like your blade doesn't bite in at all, and in fact, you feel the shock coming up your arms as it kind of like deflects off, and does not actually do any damage.
Swing again. No. I do nothing.
No, perhaps because of the kind of repercussion on the recoil. You go to swing at it, and it just kind of shifts just slightly, and your blade actually goes through where it would like 2 of the fingers. You don't make any contact with that at all at that point.
Okay.
Back up. No, you can't. Damn it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to read something. Finally, Sirenscape finally came back up. Okay, you got a bonus action if you won't have anything, Taz. Yeah.
not good. I mean, I can do one of my runes, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
use those yet.
Okay, Tam Tam. You see, all you saw at this point was Verlaine curse, pull out a wand, and shoot off magical bolts at something, and you hear Taz's battle cry. Kind of get cut off halfway through.
Can we like find a room not? Oh, hi. 20. You know what? I've seen worse things. And I'll run over here and attempt to punch it
Okay.
a few times.
That hits.
27?
Oh yeah.
For 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. And as you hit it, you also note the solidity of this thing. It's like punching a wall.
Oh, it's just like training. Does a 20 hit?
It does hit. Damn.
10 points.
Pow pow. All right. You made solid contact. Doof, doof.
And you know, I'm going to use Yep. I'm gonna use Step of the Wind and to disengage and run backwards.
Okay.
Buddy!
I always see you doing it as a cartwheel. Your disengage move is like as a total like aerial, where you flip over and then land in your feet and then scamper off. All right, Thea.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of options, so it's cantrip time. Sacred Flame on number 1.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Saved.
Yep, saved.
Hold on. Here.
They didn't do anything?
No.
No, it doesn't do anything. Save. Pass the save.
No, I'm talking about the hands.
Oh yeah, that's. Why did it put them in the wrong order? Okay, no, it's okay. We'll go back. Thea got to move. Thea got to go first. That's all.
No, I got deleted off of everything. I'm not on the initiative track anymore.
What happened to you?
I don't know, my screen is black too.
That's because you're not even on the screen anymore.
I cartwheeled off of existence.
Yeah. Stop doing that. What was your initiative?
14.2.
I don't know why he didn't. Okay, but anyway. That's okay. This round there, you got a little bit of a jump on him. Lathander gave you a little kick in the ass, move you forward a little bit.
They still missed.
Alright, you got bonus action and movement if you want them.
I don't really. know what I would do. Yeah. I'll move over here, I guess. Yeah. That's it for me.
Okay. Okay, so number one moves, reaches out, and the hand actually reaches out to you, Kaz, and it attempts to grab you. Where did my? There it is.
Would it be a strength save? Or oh, it's dex.
Yep. So try. I need a dex saving throw. All right, so you're able to kind of dodge out as the fingers start to close in around you. You actually use your axe as a kind of a push away, and it's unable to get a solid grip on you. Seeing that, the other one actually, you see the hand actually form up into a fist. And it just goes to go. A giant fist comes out to punch you.
Oh boy. That definitely hits. Ow! Fuck me.
And it pushes you back 5 feet and moves up with it.
Maybe we should just close the door.
Right?
Yeah, it's 48 plus 8. So it could have been 40.
Yeah. So like pretty much 30 is no joke.
It could have also just been 12, so, but you know,
Yeah.
there's that. All right, that's it. They only get one. I'd say that this one moved up as well.
So it should be Filbert's turn then, right?
Yeah. Well, yep. And that was force damage. I don't know if that makes any difference with any of your stuff.
I don't have any. I didn't invoke any of my runes yet.
Yeah.
And I don't think it matters anyways. That's for bludgeon, slashing, piercing.
All right, Filbert, if you can hear us.
Hear me?
Yep.
Ah.
Yay, so I have like 30 seconds to do this. I will steady aim and shoot at number 1.
Okay.
Maybe you should try a reboot.
And he's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed anyway.
Yep. So again, mostly with the moving of it, you strike it with a glancing blow of your force arrow, and you can kind of see the outline of the hand, the top of the hand where it hit, kind of ripple, but your arrow actually deflects off and smacks into the ceiling instead.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Verlaine steps back and sees that there's still two of them. Definitely, she feels a little disappointed by that. She looks down at her wand and tries to. You can see her kind of weighing the options, and she puts it away and just yells out, "Ignis!" Which hits. And she does 11 points of fire damage to it. The flames kind of, for a few moments, are flickering around it and burning their way away. You can kind of see that the outline on the hand gets a little bit fuzzy for a second before it begins to then firm up again. And with another shit, she ducks back behind for more cover. All right, Kaz. One tried to give you a bear hug. One
Alright,
tried
I'm going to bonus action down a bonus real quick. Wow. 2 1s. God damn it.
You need that amulet, man.
Yeah. Right? Alright, and then I will attack number 1. No. That one fucking hit.
It does hit.
17 slash.
So your first swing, it literally like jumped back just in time, and you missed, and strike the floor with your axe, and you're just fucking pissed. I mean, you're not a barbarian, but you are filled with rage, and with a howl, you just take your hand over your head, and with a two-handed San chop, comes screaming down on this thing, and you can see your blade not only hits into it, but then you force yourself to continue and you push it all the way through, and it's almost like an audible pop, like, or a huge bag, the biggest garbage bag in the world filled with air that just popped. You can feel the shock wave. It doesn't knock you off your feet, but you can definitely feel it did as the hand just pops out of existence.
Alright. That would do it for my turn. Unless I... Oh, yeah, I'll stay here for now.
Okay. All right, Tam Tam.
Okay, I'll sneak here and try to whack it twice again. $21.
Why do you have advantage?
Pack tactics.
Pack
Pack
tactics.
tactics. I always forget pack tactics with kobolds, man. That's so powerful.
Yeah.
Just don't put me in sunlight and we're fine. So look,
Actually have light up right now.
Sunlight.
it's direct sunlight. Another 10 points.
Damn, pow pow.
I'm gonna stay here because I'm sadly running out of key points.
Okay.
He's back. He's muted, but he's back.
All right. The hand reaches forward and then begins to knot up itself into a fist, and it punches down at you, Thea.
Of course it does.
Hold on.
Warning flare.
I'm trying to see if I have one. I am completely out.
I will use my reaction though
Okay.
for a runic shield to make it reroll.
Okay.
Roll low, roll higher.
Fuck, I rolled.
I tried.
I rolled a 19. Sorry.
I tried.
And the exact same damage.
Yep.
4 plus 2 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8.
Well, I'm really glad I took that potion earlier.
Yeah.
It's definitely undone all of that.
It's a good thing you went down before you went up.
What?
Said it's good that you
Oh,
went down before you went up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it pushed you back up against the wall and
Okay.
slid up with you.
I'm right there. Okay.
That brings you up though, Thea.
I will try to Sacred Flame again. 'Cause I have no spells. 16 deck.
Yep, I'm going. Fails.
All right. I
So
get to do it.
the hand lights up in bright, radiant light of dancing flames of light all over it.
Plus 4. So 14.
Cool.
I have potent spellcast.
God damn it. What was it at? Hang on, it just fucking totally jacked up my hit point count. So you did 14. Tam, you did 21.
That should be all on that one.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because we were focusing on the other one, so.
Excellent, appreciate it. Yeah, because suddenly it said negative 83, and that wasn't right.
Disintegrate.
That was not right. Oh yeah, that was my endgame move, man. Elder Brain this. All right. Filbert. He texted me, I think.
Is it still not working?
Hello?
Yep.
Hey!
Alright, I will slide over and take a shot.
That hits. And sneak attack.
31 points.
I don't know why, but I picture Filbert after missing his first shot in as long as he can ever remember. Doing the whole thing where he licks his fingers before pulling the string back.
Right out on his knees too, because he was like hiding, you know. So
And
he'd be, like,
just with a hyper freaking focus, man, aims for a specific spot right between the knuckles. And his shot rips through, punches a hole through the back of for 31 points of damage to the Bixby's hand that had 31 hit points remaining. Shit, you know.
Nice.
And it pops out of existence.
This room kind of looks like a Christmas tree
Yeah.
or a butt plug.
Oh my.
More like a butt plug.
A very pointy one.
Alright, I'm gonna toss Thea one of the healing potions.
You're greater, right? 'Cause
Yep.
we only had the 2 superior.
4d4 plus 4.
What?
4d4 plus 4. That means we got 1 left.
That's 18,
Mhm.
right?
Correct. A hell of a lot better than I did. Rolled really
Huh?
good on that. You rolled really good on it.
Yeah.
Fours.
All right. Well, that was rude. I'm guessing there's something over here that's important.
Yeah, those punches look like they hurt.
Yeah, they did.
So,
Mhm.
as you guys make your way down the literal red carpet, you approach what is clearly a glass display case. And as you do, a voice begins to come from the display case itself, and begins to speak in Loris. And Professor Skint goes. You can hear him kind of muffled in Verlaine's bag. Wait, I know this. Hang on, I know this. And Mage Hand kind of comes out of the bag and reaches up and pulls him out and holds him up in front of the display case, and he begins to translate for you. Zadulus, you handsome devil, where's your trophy? The next big tournament is in 667,218 days ago? Better head down to the Chain Lightning Stadium and bring home where it belongs.
How many days?
It said, I double checked after a long pause, 667,218 days ago.
So we have to go back to the stadium?
I think it's talking about the Chain Lightning Trophy.
Yeah, I believe a trophy popped up when we were at the stadium.
Yeah, but you didn't win it because you didn't play it right.
I played it right, I just lost.
Yeah.
But the trophy still popped up.
So you're saying we should steal the trophy?
Probably.
Huh?
Probably, I don't know.
So you gotta go back and win and get the trophy. Because the trophy's the thing I'm about right now?
Yep.
seem like there's a spot for the trophy or something?
Get the trophy and bring it back to the trophy case.
So if you look, you just go ahead and if somebody wants to do an investigation and take a look inside the trophy case, see what they can see.
Not it.
I'm not that smart.
I mean, I'm willing to try, but I'm not going to be able to. I don't trust my skills in investigating.
Silver, that sounds like something you would be really great at. Here, Lathander will even help you.
Yeah.
Filbert, you look into the case, and you can see that there are a dozen or more different medals that have been displayed on plaques in there. You see smaller, different shape size cups. But there is one spot where there's almost kind of like a little a dais in there, a raised piece with an indentation where there is nothing. There is no spot for it. But you can see that behind where this cup should be is a placard that has been attached to the wall with ancient script that you've now come to recognize as Loris on the back wall. And you notice that the letters are in Draconic.
That's probably what we need. Silver, do you,
No, go ahead.
Silver, do you think that you could like rig this thing to maybe think we have the trophy?
Well, can anybody read what the thing says?
I guess I can try. It might blow up and kill me.
I mean, it might. You could always go back and trophy, but what is?
Okay, fine. We'll go back and get the trophy.
Anybody read
It's
the
pretty far.
Draconic language on the back of it over here?
I mean, I could read it.
Well, the orb certainly can. And she kind of holds it up to it. Oh, yes, 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 this is it. This is it. This is Lawrence. 5th, quench the flame in thy palm with ice.
Well, to quench the flame with ice.
Quench the flame in thy palm with ice. Filbert, you looked anywhere for any kind of, way to get into this case, but it's not glass. It is some kind of arcane force that doesn't have any actual ways to kind of open or get through. When you touch it, it's just solid.
Okay.
So
Well, is that little riddly thing what we need for our
yeah,
end game anyway?
I think it is, but do we actually need the physical one, or are the words enough, Professor?
The physical what?
The actual tablet. Do we need the tablet, or are the words
Oh,
enough?
no. These are the instructions to perform the rite. This is apparently the fifth step in the arcane rite to open up the barrier.
So we don't need to go and get the trophy and try to get in here. Is what you're saying?
Well, I certainly hope not. Master Kaz didn't fare so well in that game.
All right. Well, then we don't gotta worry about the trophy then.
If I remember correctly, I didn't come that far winning.
What?
If I remember correctly, I didn't like badly.
No, but you did get zapped a good bit.
Yeah.
So we don't need to find anything for this one, from what it sounds like.
Yeah. Since we were able to read it, I guess we're okay. As long as we don't need the physical tablet, I suppose it's all right. Oh man, these towers are kicking our butts.
If only we had
We're
enough
only
time
halfway
to rest.
there.
I know.
If only we had enough time for a rest.
I don't think we do.
I know.
No, we had our rests and long rests for today. And I thought the time was a ticking.
It is.
That's why I said I wish we had enough time to rest.
Tell me about it. It'd be really great if there was some sort of pod that just, instantly gave you a long rest.
This pod standing with these blue tendrils, these little tendril things that you just had to like walk up to and like
Yeah, it was like,
interact with real quick.
So unnecessary. It was so unbelievably unnecessary. All of you do know at this point, you are moving around a bit, but it is like warm now. Like it's gotten to like it's comfortable in the room without like if you opened up your jacket, you're like you're in a comfortable space now. It's not, warm, hot, but you can all notice now that that this building is not only self-lit, but apparently it is self-heated as well.
And so make for a great place to rest. Damn it.
All right, y'all. This is great and all. Let's go.
Onward to the next one.
We had a
Wait, is there a window in this or no?
There are very thin kind of there's sort of windows on the sides of this room, but they're only about 5-6 inches wide, but very tall, like big slashes.
Can I just look through it to see if I see anybody outside waiting for us?
Sure, go ahead and give a perception.
Anyone?
Not close, but because you're up so high, in the distance, you see a greenish glow moving along the streets, further in the direction that kind of you were already heading. Not from back where you were, but on the other side of the building from the direction you came. Not near the base of this tower, but off in the distance, moving in between other buildings.
Ooh. I found the green glow. We should probably head to the next tower before we find out what that is.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's go. Start heading up.
Remember, use your momentum when you're going across the ice, Elaine.
All right. So, who's going? What's the order? You guys going down the stairs?
I'll go first, I guess.
Okay. Elaine comes in after
Oh.
you. All right.
I will
What?
head away. Oh boy, what the fuck are those? God.
All right. So, as you come around the corner, you look into across the room, and you see that the once icy floor is now covered in writhing yellowish oozes. You can see that there is a humanoid skeleton now has been uncovered in the center, near the center of the room.
Okay.
We're dead. GG, guys.
Um, they don't seem to have noticed you yet. Kaz, while you're kind of just looking at that in shock, pardon the pun, a bolt of electric buildup shoots out and strikes one of these things. As it does, wow, they have shit decks. Oh, it crits. So kind of is able to avoid getting hit. -2 modifier. And he still didn't get hit. Villain's like, fucking that's sharp. He doesn't get hit. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, we gotta get out of here. So I guess we're gonna try to get through these guys. So I will step out. Do they do anything when I step out?
Yeah, you need to roll initiative because the clones closest to you, immediately begin to make a move towards you, and I need you to roll that deck save as you step out into the area.
11.
All right, so a bolt of electricity lances towards you first. And you take 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Hang on, before you do that, I didn't clear the other ones first. I'm sorry. What'd you roll there for your initiative? 20?
20.4.
Okay. Let me add you back on there. 20.14. Come on. So everyone else can go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Hold on. Got
bring up my character sheet again. This mouse has like those little side buttons that do the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, and I accidentally hit it and I forgot. Alright. Initiative. Go.
Damn, Phil, you're rolling low on initiative tonight. It's rare you get under 20. Let alone twice in one night.
Alright, so Verlaine. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Verlaine comes up and she is going to just start throwing firebolts around. So she hits the first one. Not that she can see the numbers on them, but she just happened to go in order. Shoot at number one. Well, isn't this lovely? And she kind of ducks into the room. Where was the door? Oh, it's up there. So she ducks into the room. All right, Kaz.
Alright. Well, I will. See. I am going to. Yep. I will use my hill root, I think. Yeah, hill rune to give me resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. And I will attack. We'll attack number 2.
Okay.
To hit.
Oh yeah. Carve into it, slicing part of it off. Okay.
15 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
And that will do it for turn.
Okay. Tam.
Man, it's a good thing Bright Lady likes to throw fireballs at people.
I don't have any.
You got this, Bright Lady. This is what you've always wanted. I'm so glad you saved all those spell slots for this one, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna let you take center stage,
Uh-huh.
but I will step out and it's a dex save, right?
Yeah. At advantage because you still have your metal. Okay. You're able to sidestep a lightning blast that comes out.
And then I will smack number 2.
Okay.
For 9.
All right. Okay.
For 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll use my bonus action to whack it one more time.
Yeah.
For 10 more.
All right. With your last one, it seems to lose its cohesion, and kind of like trembles for a moment, and then just kind of smears down out into a kind of a nasty orange-yellow puddle on the ground.
Yes. All right, Bright Lady, fire it up.
All right, Filbert.
Gee. He's like, fuck this.
So frustrating. I've been there, man.
Alright, I am going to move across and bonus action hop as I come behind Thea and Kaz.
Okay.
Pop out over here.
Okay.
And then I will fire at the one that's in front of Kaz.
Number 1 or 4?
A 27 and 30 points of damage.
All right. So as you strike into it, your bolt blasts through it, and seemingly just taking all of its surface tension cohesion along with it as your bolt plows through it, and it also becomes nothing but a big puddle of gross, icky shit on the ground.
I'm sorry. It would be number 1. I thought the one in front of Kaz was still up.
No, I know. I knew which one you meant.
So, number 1.
Okay. And then you move back to the stairs and cover. All right, there, aka Bright Lady.
That's all you hear, Tam Tam chanting.
Fireball! 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 Fireball!
Do fireball.
So in a strange kind of absolutely otherworldly moment, Thea. You're hearing Tam Tam chant your name and whatnot, and the spectral spectators have now returned, and they're cheering you on as well. Taking up the chant. Bright lady, fireball, fireball.
Oh my god.
Tina.
Well, I've got something close I guess I could use.
So as you step out, I need you to roll that deck save for me. With
Oh.
advantage, since you're still carrying that metal staff.
Oh, okay. Damage. $21.
Yep. So the bolt kind of strikes the staff instead of you, and channels the electrical charge down into the ground.
All right. Fuck's sake, come on. Where is it? Okay. Oh. Probably gonna regret this, but this is just for you, Tam. Just
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
burning hands.
Damn.
Yep, that should hit these two here.
15, so that's 5, 10. Damn, yeah. Oh, can we say I moved like one more forward?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, so I get 4 of these bitches.
It's a cone, right?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. There's supposed to be an area of effect thing here, and I don't see where it is, but...
Yeah, I know. It's a little weird now.
Alright, so all 4 of those, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And that's a deck save.
Uh-huh.
So 3, 4, 5, and 6. All fail.
Excellent.
They all take 10 points of damage.
Yep. There you go.
As your
That was a-
as your cone of fire explodes from your hands, you hear a brief from the spectators on either side. You hear a "Woo!" and then it bursts out and like cheers. Ha! Yeah!
There you go, Tam Tam. I cast Fireball.
That didn't look like it did a lot, like your other ones from before. Are you maybe tired?
Yes, very.
I mean, still did like 40 points damage total. Quite a
Yeah.
bit.
All right.
Are you gonna stay there? Or...
What am I gonna do? Walk backwards and get an attack opportunity?
Just that?
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay.
If they come, they come.
That's what she said.
So, a bunch of discharge shoots out. One of them strikes this one in front of you, Thea, and actually makes contact with it. And as it does, you see the thing kind of quiver as the charge ripples all along it, and it begins to pull at itself and stretch thin, and with a pop, it actually splits in two.
Ew, it got its goo on me. Saw your face, John.
All right. So, this one moves up there. This one moves up there. This one moves up here. 1, 2. They don't move very fast, but they begin to slide forward. The two little ones attack you, Thea.
Okay.
Number 3 hits for 5 bludgeoning and 5 acid damage. As it smacks you with a kind of elongated, like pseudopod arm, smacks you, and you feel not only the punch of it, but then the burn, as it's what it's made of is actually acidic. The second one attacks you. Fucking hell, man.
Jeez.
For another 8 bludgeoning and 5 acid. Kaz, this one, the bigger one, attacks you. Crits.
Oh, motherfucker.
I told you he was busting his settings for maximum TPK.
21 points of damage, 7 of which is acid, if that...
It does make a difference.
Yeah, I know it does with your rune.
So it's 8 plus, so that's 14 bludgeoning and 7 acid. So
Yep.
that'd be 7 bludgeoning, 7 acid.
7 and 7, right?
That's 14. Okay.
Verlaine steps out, sees now that there's 2 little ones, and says, "Are you fucking... They're reproducing? Ignis!" Oh!
Nice.
And she sets this one up into a blaze, and as it kind of rivers around with this flame, it loses cohesion and fades away. Take that, you nasty little bugger, you. And she pieces back over. Elaine's mama didn't raise no fool. Alright, Kaz.
Oh, wacka wacka.
First you gotta roll. Yeah, we'll do that, but I also still need another deck save from you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're still out in the playing field. Nice! So you're kind of getting used to it now, man. Now you're starting to almost feel like you could have played this damn game. As that comes down, you didn't even move your feet. You just kind of leaned over a little bit as it kind of whizzed past your face. And you use that same motion to kind of swing down with your axe. You hack off a big chunk for 14 points of damage. And you come back and you do another 13. Whack, whack. It's still holding together, but your big chunks, it's definitely dwindled a little bit in size as you've hacked off pieces of it that are puddles now, joining the goop on the ground.
Alright. That'll do it for me then.
All right, Tam, roll that duck save.
Okay.
And you dodge that very easily.
And then I go pow.
Yep.
For 9.
And that first one, as you punch it, loses cohesion and turns into another puddle of goop on the ground.
And then I'll gingerly step over here and whack this one.
Critting.
For 13. And if it is still up, I will whack it again.
Well, it's not 13 because it's 2 more because you get the second dice, you get full. So it should be 15. Apparently, my custom script, I need to go and revisit on Roll20. It seems to update it, rewrote it all. All right. Yep, it's still holding on a little bit. Not anymore.
For 6.
Okay. Now are you going to continue to stand in the
Oh
puddle
no,
of...
I'm coming back over here behind the bright lady.
Okay. All right, Filbert. I feel so bad for you, David.
Oh,
We can hear you.
Okay. I will.
You sound like the ghost from The Grudge right now.
Just thinking that.
Spread out, do the same thing, kind of duck behind Taz for a brief
Yep.
second. And
37.
37. So you're, again, Force Arrow punches right through it, disrupting its cohesion and causing it to be nothing more than a puddle of goo on the ground.
sorry, that was at this big one right over here.
Which one, this one?
Number 6.
Yeah.
That is number 6. He just shrunk him down when you killed him.
Yep, I got it. You killed it. Yeah, the puddles aren't as big as the space that they take up. All right, and Filbert moved back, so he's all set. Thea, you find
Dex
yourself in a little bit of clearing. I need you to roll your dex save at advantage, please.
Yeah, that. Whatever one was here was the one I was aiming at.
Yeah, I got it.
19.
That hits. Or I'm sorry, that saves rather.
I mean, if I want to hit, I mean, maybe I can take my thing and like swing the lightning at them, you know? Anyway, Bigger Flame. That's this guy, number 5. It's +4, so it's 15. Yep.
All right. So again, you see the flame, the radiant flames dancing all over its surface as it wriggles and riles underneath, clearly feeling the pain.
And I gonna go back here.
Okay.
There we go.
No, Bright Lady, you're supposed to protect me.
So you see lightning come out and strike number 7. And it kind of ripples. But it doesn't seem to do any kind of damage, and this one doesn't split into 2. They move forward. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. The one is close enough to you, Tam Tam. 19 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Ouch. You take 12 bludgeoning and 6 acid damage.
I'll remember this, Bright Lady. Okay, so that's 18.
Yeah, 18 total. I don't know if the damage type matters to you.
Sadly, it does not.
Okay.
22 hit points.
Villain steps out. Okay. You're making progress. Ignis! And she hits it for 13.
You can't make a saving throw to save your life, but you're doing very well on attacks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think. I'm going back into my closet. All right, Kaz.
Alright, I will step up to here.
Deck save, please.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No.
kind of forgot about the fact that the lightning came out and weren't paying attention to this one. And it kind of just it clips you for 2 points of damage.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit number 5.
While he's still sparking.
Nope. I don't hit him.
Because you're still electrocuted. You're like.
No, this is not this is not Baldur's Gate 3. You know, it's not an automatic miss or an automatic hit. It 10 still hits.
Oh. Okay.
So you do 15 points and you're slice through the middle of it and it loses its cohesion.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Throwing us a bone. I'm going to go hit number 8 then.
Okay.
Another 10 points.
I still envision Kaz being like absolutely still being electrocuted, pulling off that hit.
Well, unfortunately, he's glad it doesn't have a big beard, man, because I would say how it was all, you know, sticking out and little lights of electricity were still dancing through it as he's swinging his axe. That would have been a great visual.
Yeah, can't Goliath not grow like facial hair?
No, they can't.
Yeah.
The only reason why Grog did is because he had that belt of dwarven kind or something like that.
Yeah. All right, Tam, roll your deck save. Easily dancing out of it. I can see like doing.
This would actually be fun without the killer, whatever gross things these are.
That hits.
For 7. For another 8. And then bonus action.
Ugh.
Another 6.
All right. Those ones killed you.
They did.
All right, Filbert. You have Kaz within 5 feet of either one of them.
I will take a shot at number 7.
Okay. That hits for
3 points of damage.
38. No,
33.
33.
33.
33. All right. Punch a big hole right through the middle of it, which slowly begins to reform around it. Okay.
Step back, and that's my turn.
Okay, Thea. You don't need to make any kind of save because you're out of the.
Yep. Sacred Flame.
Which one?
Number 7.
Okay. Zero.
19 damage.
Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah.
The flames kind of burn all over it, and then at this time, as it's rippling, the seizure type motions of it get worse and worse until it just shakes itself apart.
I still got some juice in me left.
All right, Kaz is on. Oh, it goes after Kaz. So you take 5 bludgeoning and 4 acid.
Okay, so 9. I'm going to use Stone's Endurance. D12 plus my con. That's 11. My con is plus 4, so that's 15. So I take no damage.
Cool. And that just for my own edification, that is independent of any kind of different damage types, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's
great.
just negates damage.
No, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's just a Goliath trait.
That's very handy. All right, Verlaine. Her firebolt lashes out and strikes the jelly, lighting it on fire. And as it kind of writhes and screams, almost what you can almost perceptible without actually hearing it, it slowly burns out and diminishes and is no more.
Whoa. Hey,
Well.
Tam.
That wasn't such a chore, was it?
Right.
Yeah, so you say.
I am getting the fuck out of this room.
Yes, I would like to continue across.
Okay, as you walk across, you pass a skeleton on the ground near the center of the room.
Well, I guess I can check out the skeleton before I get out.
Just a quick glance. Or you could just take it with you.
You find the skeleton. There's still some tattered bits of cloth. Most of it has been kind of burned and eaten away. But what is remaining, you can see, is very rich red material. You see that while there's not much left, everything's kind of been eaten away except for the bones. There is a shiny bit that catches your eye, and you see a bright ring, gold ring, on one of the fingers of one of the hands.
All right, I'm gonna snag that ring and get the fuck out of the room.
Roll for me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Lathander, help! Cascade.
Okay. Let's see here. It's Arcana. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not actually that bad. Hold
Plus
on.
your D4.
I know. Hold on.
No, that's okay. It's good enough.
I'm doing it anyway.
No, I know.
20.
21. 21. You find it very suspicious that the ring does not seem to be tarnished or have any kind of pitted from the same type of acidic acidy thing that has cleaned all the bones perfectly clean and eaten through almost all of the cloth. That the ring seems to be in perfect condition.
Probably magic.
Yep.
When Zira could help, but you know, she's not here.
No. She abandoned us.
You didn't want to die.
Mick, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap up for the night.
Yep, perfect.
Uh,
Let me do your experience.
yeah.
8 jellies, 450 each.
Tired, boss. Plus them hands. Don't forget about them hands.
I'm not gonna forget anything.
And that green dragon that we killed too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the beholder and.
Oh, I got a funny story to tell you about the beholder. You each get. Is that right? Hang on. 36.
And that skeleton in the middle of the room, that was actually a lich that we killed.
Yeah.
You each get 1,160.
Means we should be at 6750.
You guys made it look easy.
6750.
Yep.
Cool. Well done. Well done.
4K away from level 10, guys.
Actually, only like 3,250.
Well, if you want to get that technical, yes.
Alright, yeah, I'm super tired, boss.
All right, guys.
I
See you
can't
next
play
week.
next week. It's election